If you're wondering how to add files to CapCut, you're in the right place in this video. I'll show you 3 simple ways to import your videos, images, and audio into CapCut, so you can start editing faster. We'll cover the standard import method, the fastest keyboard shortcut, and the easy drag and drop workflow. If this tutorial helps, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more CapCut tips, editing tricks, and beginner-friendly software tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, let's start with the standard CapCut workflow. When you open CapCut PC, go to your project and look toward the top left area of the screen. You'll see the Media tab in the top left menu row. Click on Media and then look for the large Import button with the plus sign. This is the main button CapCut gives you for bringing in your files. Once you click it, a file browser window will open. From here, find the videos, images, or audio files you want to use. You can select a single file or multiple files at once, depending on what you need for your project. After you choose your files, double-click them to load them into your local library inside CapCut. This is where your imported media will stay ready for editing. Once your files appear in the media library, hover over any asset you want to use. You'll notice a small plus icon appear on the thumbnail. Click that plus icon, and CapCut will instantly snap the file onto your timeline. This is a very quick way to place media into your project without dragging it manually. Now let's move to the fastest method, which is the keyboard shortcut import. If you want to save time, this is the one to remember. Open CapCut PC and click Create Project if you haven't already started a new edit. Then press Ctrl+I on Windows or Command+I on Mac. That shortcut opens the import window immediately, so you don't have to click through the menus. From there, select the videos, images, or audio files you want to add, and then hit Enter to import them into CapCut. This method is especially useful when you're working with a lot of files or when you want to keep your editing workflow fast and efficient. Instead of moving your mouse around, you can stay focused on the keyboard and keep your momentum going. Once the files are imported, they'll show up in your media library, just like they do with the standard method. And you can use the plus icon to add them to the timeline. Next, let's talk about the click and drag method, which is probably the easiest for most people. If your files are already saved on your computer, you can drag and drop them directly from Windows File Explorer or Mac Finder straight into CapCut. You can drop them into the media panel in the top left, or even directly onto the timeline if you're ready to edit right away. This is a great option because it feels simple and natural, especially if you're already organizing your files on your desktop or in folders. The drag and drop method can save a lot of time because you don't need to open extra windows or use a shortcut. Just select the file, hold and drag it into CapCut, and release it in the area you want. If you drop it into the media panel, it will import first, and then you can place it on the timeline afterward. If you drop it directly onto the timeline, CapCut will often place it in the correct spot instantly, depending on the file type and your current project layout. So to quickly recap, you have 3 easy ways to add files to CapCut. You can use the Media tab and Import button, you can use the Ctrl+I or Command+I shortcut, or you can drag and drop files directly from your computer. All 3 methods work well, and the best one depends on your editing style. If you want full control, use the standard workflow. If you want speed, use the keyboard shortcut. If you want convenience, drag and drop is the simplest choice. That's how to add files to CapCut quickly and easily. If this video helped you out, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more CapCut tutorials and beginner editing guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.